Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nubioo here, and today I am going to go ahead and show y'all the new and improved bungalow setup. This is gonna make you bands on bands on bands. Well, crystal on crystal on crystal. Yeah. Alright. I want to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for the absolutely fantastic, incredible, mind-boggling support you guys have been showing on the recent videos. Like, oh my god, I've been doing my best to respond to every single comment there is, and I may have done it, but actually I take that back. There's so many coming in that I've been keeping up with it, but more just spawn in, bro. Thank you guys though. I've never had luck on YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for 12 years on different accounts. Never had luck, man. Nothing ever happened. This game is a game changer, so I'm gonna help you guys out as much as I can, give you guys the best setups, make it look clean, because that's what we do around here. Don't talk about the red van. But yeah, anyway, like I did in the other video, I'm going to go ahead and throw a list up here after going ahead and saying that the 5 workers you're going to have at the bungalow is 2 handlers, 2 handlers, and 3 chemists. That's all you're going to need. All you are going to need. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw this list up here right now. So, first thing you're going to need 9 large shelves totaling $540. That's cheap. Then you're going to need 2 medium shelves totaling $90. This is where it starts to get a little pricey. So, you're going to need 3 lab ovens totaling $3,000, 3 chemistry stations totaling $3,000. Then you're going to need 3 mixing stations Mark II totaling $6,000, and 1 packaging station Mark 1. You don't got to do the Mark II. That's only $100. You guys love the aesthetic. So we are throwing in 6 lamps in this build, and it's still gonna look good, spacious and everything. So the total of this is $12,880. Not too shabby. So let's go ahead and get this started. This time, instead of walking y'all through what I already built, I'm gonna build it right in front of y'all. I got everything that's needed right here. I went ahead and ordered this ahead of time for video purposes. Go ahead and stock up on pseudo while you're doing this. Eventually, after doing enough in the game, you're going to get messaged by Shirley Watts, and then she's going to tell you that you can buy pseudo from her. Then you're going to click send message. You're not going to see this yet until you've done deals with her enough. You're going to click I need to order a dead drop, and then whichever one of these you have unlocked. I'm using high quality, but it really doesn't matter. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and grab these chemistry stations, these lab ovens, and these lamps, and we are going to start in here in the kitchen. In here is going to look nice, but over here, we're going to go ahead and throw a chemistry station right here with the space right here. Obviously, you know what that's for. So, you're going to turn to the right, and it's going to fit perfectly right here. Move it 1 block away from the wall over there. Place it here. There you go. That's 1 whole station area for 1 chemist. You're going to space that out 1 block as well. Place this here so it gives them enough space here, and the lab oven isn't blocking this at all. You're going to place the other lab oven right here. Look how clean that is, and it fits. Alright, go ahead and place lamps back here. You gotta make it look good. You can't be not looking good. Man, they gonna be able to see everything. Look at this. Look at this. Lights off. Still seeing. Alright, so go ahead and come in here with the last chemistry station and lab oven and place this one all the way up against the wall right here. Make sure there's a space in between it, but line it up. This can't be this small of a space. It's gonna be too buggy like this, so go ahead, make sure it's spaced out double and you can walk through here. And then after you do that, go ahead and grab your mixing stations. Wait, what did I do with the medium shelves? What the? Don't worry about what's in the van. I've been building, guys. I've been building. This is for y'all. Alright, alright, alright. 2 medium shelves. So what you're gonna do with these, place 1 right here. And 1. Wait, no. It's gonna be in the back. I don't know what I'm doing. All the way in the back. You're gonna place 2 lamps. 1 right there, 1 right there. Go ahead and turn them on. We like it to look good in here. Like them to be able to see what they doing when they work. Listen, we don't want the house exploding. Go ahead and pull out your mixing stations. Put 1 right here. You can still walk in between this. Beautiful. Put 1 over here. You can still walk in between this. Everything's kind of hidden back here. And I'm not going to promise that you need to use these shelves. It just looks good. Our main storage is not going to be up here. So your last mixing station, you can either put it here or you can put it here. Totally up to you. I'm going to sit it here. just because I think all it being together, all this room right here for activities is very nice. Okay, so now we're going to come back in here and grab our packaging station, beds, and the large shelves, because I can hold everything now. So as you can see, we already have 3 shelves here. We're going to go ahead and place the rest of the shelves. All 9 will fit right here perfectly. Place a bed here, a bed here, a bed here, here, and here. And they fit magnificently. You don't need to be in this room at all, besides to fill this up like I was saying. I'm going to go ahead and take the 3 extra stacks like I was talking about, put them on a chemistry station. So now that we got all these set up, go ahead and pull out this clipboard. Wait a minute. Place a lamp here and a lamp here. There we go. That was the 6 lamps. My bad. And then go ahead and place your packaging station right here. Let me get that out of my inventory. Alright. Close that door. We don't want no one seeing this. Alright, so get your clipboard in your hand. And then walk up to every chemistry station and left click on it. This one, and this one. Alright. Sweet. Now it says manage 3 chemistry stations. That's what we want. So go ahead and manage that and select recipe. And click this. I don't want to read the words out loud because I don't know how appropriate that is, but you know what it is, it's part of the game. Now that we did that, we want to go ahead and swap off your clipboard, swap back, and then click manage while looking at this chemistry station. Click destination and put it to this lab oven. Okay, so what you want to do now is swap off, swap back to your clipboard, and manage this lab oven right here that you just connected to the chemistry station right there. Click destination and then set it to whichever one you want to start on. I'm going to start from this side and go this way just to make it easier in my brain. Okay, so go ahead and manage these 2 after you click them. The arrows are going to be pointing over here. Bring them to the same one. Perfect. So now all of these are set to it. You can see the green or the white arrows pointing to it. That's beautiful. That's what we want. Go ahead and select one of these chemistry stations and connect these up to the corresponding lab oven. So this lab oven connected to that one. This lab oven is connected to that one. Perfect. That's what we want. So now these are all set to make liquid METH. They all got a little bit of ingredients in them. What you're gonna want to do is go ahead and go into your deliveries app now and click Oscar's General Store. You don't have to wait till nighttime. You can do this at any point in time. So you're gonna order 80 of the acid and 80 of the phosphorus. That's all you need for this. So go ahead and click Bungalow, destination. Make sure you have this set to 1. Loading dock. This is going to be $6,600. I did not include the supplies in the total of the whole setup. So this is just up to how much you're buying. You don't have to buy as much as me. You can do it however you want, low key. But this is just my tips. So go ahead and place this order. This is going to take a minute to get here. So while that's getting here, we're going to go ahead and set up our chemist. So go ahead and go out here to one of your chemists and click manage chemist and then click assign stations. Do not assign beds until the end. We always wait for that until the end. Go ahead and click assign stations and we're going to start in this room instead of going over there. So I'm going to assign this station. He is assigned to chemistry station now. Go ahead and assign this station. He's assigned to this lab oven now. And then I'm going to assign this station because he's going to be starting here. His whole work area is going to be right here. He doesn't have to move very much. So that's perfect. We're going to go ahead and click escape, swap off clipboard, swap back, come out here to another chemist, and click assign station. Now we're going to run in here to this one. Going to assign this chemistry station, assign this lab oven, and then we're going to assign this mixing table or mixing station. That's perfect. That's all you want. 3 out of 4. I know you could be getting a little bit more out of them, but we don't need that. This is going to work perfect pace just like this. So go ahead and swap off clipboard, swap back. Go ahead and go out here to your other chemist and assign stations again. Come in here to the chemistry station, assign, lab oven, assign, and then the last mixing station, assign. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. So go ahead and manage this mixing station. This is the first one. That's what these are all going to. All of these lab ovens are coming to this one. That's the base product. So go ahead and manage this. Set the threshold to 10 and change the destination we want the destination of this one to go to this one right here, because this will be the second one. So I'm going to click escape. I'm going to manage this, up the threshold to 10, and then click destination and set it to this one. Alright, so don't miss this part. This mixing station is hooked up to this one, this being the third and final part of the recipe. We're going to up the threshold to 10, click destination, and we don't want to set it to any of these small racks. These are kind of aesthetic and just can be used for whatever you want. I got a few tips in the last video, and even though I think mid-maxing myself, setting it to a shelf and then using a handler to move it to that is better, people want me to do this really bad, so we're going to do this. We're going to set it from that mixing station to the packager itself. So now that we have done that, the arrows are connected to this. You can see the arrows pointing straight at it. So I'm going to manage this and set the destination of this. This is our final product, packaged and everything. We're going to set this to this shelf right here. You want to go ahead and fill up one of these shelves with acid, one of these shelves with phosphorus, and one with that pseudo. I did order some product and it should be here anytime. Yep, literally perfect timing. Watch this. I'm going to put my skateboard here. This is why I put this shelf here, so you can come in here, dump your inventory, and grab full inventory of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab one full row of this. This fills up one large storage shelf. I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to go ahead and come out here, grab the rest, grab the phosphorus, and put this on the next shelf. We are going to go ahead and grab one out of each of these. Actually, I lied. We're going to grab 3 out of each of these. I lied, because we got 3 out of this. I just had extra because I knew what I was doing, but I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, so go ahead and put 1 of each inside each chemistry station. That's a lab oven. Each chemistry station needs each of these ingredients. Preferably do a stack so it doesn't run out. We want our handlers to be refilling this. So now our handlers are going to grab this as soon as it drops down 1. They're going to come over here and grab 1 out of here. So it'll be going down 3 at a time. That's exactly what we want. So now that we've got the chemist set up, we can set up the handlers. So I'm going to click on the first handler. I'm going to assign her a station. And that station being the packaging station. That is the only station that she's going to be working. There's no need, absolutely zero need to have another packaging station, as it's already going to be keeping up with it just like this. It's not going to overflow, like it's going to be perfect. Just trust. All right, so since we are only using 2 packagers, this is what we're going to have to do. These are your overstock shelves for these 3 products. This is where you want to keep these stocked to stock the next shelf. The next shelf we're going to put 3 phosphorus, 3 acid, not 3, but 3 stacks. You get what I'm saying. And then 2 stacks of pseudo. This is the best math I've found. So go ahead and put these in one shelf and try to keep these stocked, as we're going to have one of our handlers filling this up. And that's going to be plenty. It's going to help us a lot. So next thing you want to do is go ahead and fill up those shelves if you can. I don't know if I'm going to just yet for the video, but fill up those shelves to make sure. And then go ahead and go grab some baggies or some jars, or both. Alright, so now that we're back at the bungalow, we're going to go ahead and come in this room, the storage room, and we are going to put our jars on this shelf right here, as our finished product of jars is going to be going on this shelf right here, which is exactly what we want. It's coming from here to that inside shelf right there, the easiest to grab. We just come in here, boop, grab, run off, sell. Okay, so these 3 shelves could be for your product. So yeah, you got this set up. You got the full restocking shelves for this of these products. So your acid, phosphorus, pseudo. You got your jars here that she is going to grab from. I'm going to come click on her outside, click manage, and click from right here. take from this shelf. And where do we want to put these jars, I wonder? Over here at the packaging station. And then we're going to click add new, since she doesn't have many tasks left. And we are going to select this and then click this to button, click none. And we're going to send it to this shelf, or this chemistry station, my bad. And then we're going to click add new again. We're going to click from this shelf again, click that none button right there, and then send it to this chemistry station. And then we're going to click add new again, click from, set it to this chemistry station. And then after clicking add new again, you're going to go ahead and click this shelf again, and then click to, and set it to this chemistry station. Alright, so she is going to automatically fill up all the chemistry stations, and she still has one more left. We're going to set this to grab the phosphorus, or whatever one you want to do. I'm going to do the phosphorus one and set it to this. So she's instantly going to grab it from there and put it into there to keep this one full that she's actually taking from to supply all of these chemistry stations. That's exactly what we want. So we have two handlers. We're going to click on the other handler, and we are going to click X on all these, my bad, and click add new, click from. Okay, so we're going to come in here, we're going to click this next shelf, whichever one you didn't select already, and then send it to this, and then click from right here, and then do the last shelf and send it to that. Okay, so these three shelves here, what are they going to be used for? We are going to be putting the 3 mixing ingredients that we're going to be using in the mixing stations. So go ahead and click on the first shelf. You can decide afterwards or before you put the product. It doesn't really, or the ingredients, it doesn't really matter. Up to you. I'm going to go ahead and do it before because I know what I'm doing. Go ahead and set it to the first or the last. It just depends on what side. Since this is on the furthest to the left, I'm going to go ahead and set it to the furthest to the left mixing station. And then I'm going to click add new again, click from this next shelf, and click none right here, and then set it to the second one, which is also the middle one out here. And then I'm going to click the next one and click none and set it to this mixing station. So now this is completely automated. Well, as much as we can get automated. I keep saying completely automated. This is as much as we can get. You're going to have to refill this shelf, and you're going to have to refill these shelves and these shelves. You're going to have to refill all these shelves. This one is going to fill itself up from the product. So all you got to do is order product, and it will fit on these shelves and automatically get put in one by one in the right order. So this is going to be our starting one going this way. So whatever ingredient first, second, third. You don't have to set it up exactly like I did, but if you do, that's how it is. First, second, third. First, second, third. Exactly the same lineup. So, what mix are we going to be doing, you might be asking? I got you guys. This is the mix that we are going to be doing. We are going to be using Addy as our first ingredient, horse semen as our second ingredient, and then Viagra as our third ingredient. And that is going to make some METH sell for $174 a gram. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that stuff and come right back. So we're going to go ahead and put this all in our first shelf, going to the first mixing station over there in the corner. That's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and get the next ingredient. And now that we got that ingredient, that is 2 down, 1 to go. Once again, 160, 160. Going back to the store to get the last ingredient, 160 Viagra. Alright, so now that we got the last and final ingredient, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you guys want to label these in your head, first, second, third. I've already said this, but just keep this in mind. This is the order you want to go in. Addy, horse semen, Viagra, perfect. Addy, horse semen, Viagra, perfect. Okay, so now that everything is set up, the last thing that we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and sleep, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull out my clipboard. This is the last step of the whole process, and then we are done. go ahead and assign beds to everybody. Click on a person and then click bed. And then go ahead and come in here. I'm going to set, I got OCD, so I'm going to go ahead and set the blue beds back here. Click escape. Swapped off clipboard, swap back. Click bed. Set the blue back here. And then the 3 yellow beds will be right here for the chemist. Go ahead and click on this chemist. Click bed. Set it to this one. Go out here again. Click chemist. Click on bed. Set it to this one. And then last but not least, click on the last chemist. Click bed. And set it to this one. And now, this whole process is going to start going and going and going. But it is going to take time. So don't just think you're going to click the button. You're going to put money in here and then just bam, it's going to be rolling out. No. This takes time. This takes time. They all take time. That's why we have 3 going in here. Okay. So go ahead and start putting money on everybody. I would start with the handlers. I'm going to put 1,000. 1,000. I'm actually going to do 2,000 per these. That's 10 days. And then I'm going to do 3,000 per these. That's 10 days as well. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. You don't have to do that. You can just do 300. You can do it day by day if you want. But now we are done in this room for a fat minute. A fat minute. She's going to open the door, but she'll close it automatically if she walks out of there. Perfect. Perfecto. Alright, so she's already loading these up. She already put this product on this one. She's going to do either one of these next. Oh, she already did this one. So she did the Viagra, which is last. She's bringing this out now. Why are you walking toward me so menacingly? Oh, she's filling this up. As soon as it lost 1, she grabbed a phosphorus and put it in here. She's going to walk around and fill all these back up because they already started. So these are ready for product. The product of this one, whatever is made from METH, and this is going to be popped out here, instantly grabbed by the chemist, this chemist right here, and put in here. And then one of these chemists is going to come over here, craft this. It's going to be that product from that one mixed in here to make another product, and then this one is going to be grabbed by that chemist and put in this one for the final product. It's going to be brought from here to the packaging station and then jarred up here by one of them and put in this shelf here. So as long as you keep these shelves stocked, it's your only job, you will have a crazy amount coming in over time. Obviously this is taking a while, but these take a while anyway. It's going to cook here and then it's got to cook here. So yeah, it's a process, but this is the most efficient way you can set this up. I have been grinding looking for this, and I finally came up with the perfect recipe with lamps. Everything looks good. I have all this extra stuff in here because I was just testing and testing and testing. But thank you guys so much for all the support. Once again, you guys are crazy. I'm going to keep responding to y'all's comments and helping y'all as best as I can. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit that sub and like button, as it really does motivate and support me a lot. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.